Late one night in high school, my girlfriend called after I was already home and in bed. She was clearly shaken and said something terrible had happened, asking if I could come over right away. She didn't give many details, but her voice was trembling. I told my parents, grabbed my keys, and drove to her subdivision. At the top of the hill, a cop with lights flashing stopped me. I explained the call from my girlfriend. He asked a few questions, then let me through. As I crested the hill and entered the cul-de-sac, I saw multiple police cars circling her house. Officers watched as I pulled up and got out. My girlfriend came running out to meet me in the street. She explained what happened. Someone had broken into her neighbor's house and attacked the woman with a heavy object, beating her viciously. The neighbor managed to escape and ran to my girlfriend's house, banging desperately on the front door. Her dad was out of town, so her mom answered. The neighbor collapsed into the foyer, bleeding heavily from the head. My girlfriend's mom looked up and saw the attacker walking up the walkway toward the door. She quickly pulled the neighbor inside and slammed the door, hitting the attacker with it just before it closed. The man then swung the bloody tool he was carrying and smashed the small window at the top of the door. Shards flew. Blood splattered across the frame. Her mom started screaming. The attacker paused, then simply turned and walked calmly up the street into the darkness. I stayed the night there, with 2 or 3 police cars parked outside for protection. In the morning, we could still see blood pooled on the foyer floor and splattered above the door from where he had swung the weapon. No one was ever caught or even identified. It was completely random. The neighbor survived and, to my knowledge, had no permanent physical injuries beyond scarring from having her scalp stapled shut. She moved away shortly after. For more short, scary stories, like, comment, and subscribe.